West Bengal. More details now coming in on the Murshidabad riots. So CCTV footage was accessed on the violence that occurred at Murshidabad over the Waqf Amendment Act. Now, the CCTV footage has shown wanton acts of violence on the part of the mob. The footage, in fact, was dated 11th of April. The violence in which the police were attacked and, in fact, 15 officers were injured and properties were completely destroyed, rocked Suti, Raghunathganj, Dhuliyan and Samserganj towns and adjacent rural areas close to Bangladesh borders for 5 days. Now, meanwhile, taking cognizance of the violence in West Bengal's Murshidabad, the NHRC on Tuesday said it will send a team from its investigation division to conduct an on-spot inquiry given the seriousness of the matter. The National Human Rights Commission said that the action comes after submission of a complaint to it. Inquiry reports should be submitted within a period of 3 weeks. Now, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee will hold a meeting with the religious figures from the Muslim community today to discuss the Waqf Amendment Act 2025. Meeting will be attended by imams, muezzins and other intellectuals from across the state. On Wednesday, a day after the centre notified the act into law, Banerjee had said that policies that divided people would not be allowed to be implemented in the state of Bengal. She added that she would keep advocating unity and love till her last breath and would not allow any religious divisions. In fact, the Supreme Court may start hearing on the petitions challenging the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 from 11 a.m. onward, and a total of 10 petitions, including those of the AIMIM President Asaduddin Owaisi, Amanatullah Khan, Arshad Ahmadi, have been listed for hearing. So far, more than 24 petitions have been filed against the Waqf Act and 4 petitions and applications in its favour. While some pleas have challenged the anti-conversion laws in several states, another petition has sought a relief against forced religious conversions. With that, let me cut across to our colleague Ravi Shankar, who's joining us on the phone line on this very bulletin. Ravi, a very good morning to you. Bring us up to date with what exactly is the situation like, if any normalcy has been restored in Murshidabad this morning.
Murshidabad is coming to and the BSF is slowly trying to, bring back Murshidabad, the affected area, to normalcy. People, those who have gone across Murshidabad to Malda, they are being asked to come back to their own place. Now, the question in those people who have fled, the question is in their mind that if we go back, it's okay. But what if after BSF goes back or the police withdraws its force? Will those attackers come back? Now, near about 223 people has been arrested here. 1,907 fake accounts that are related to Facebook, Twitter, and others that used to spread this kind of news that has been blocked. The 2 main murderers of those 2 people in Murshidabad, they has been arrested. So police are taking action, but a bigger plot, as I told yesterday, the bigger plot was here, and for that investigation is going on. People, those who have fled, they are scared of coming back because their houses are dismantled, their houses are totally gone. So initially, those people, the male people, those who fled their house, they are going back initially to their house to settle the normalcy in their house and in the locality. And later on, it is being planned that when those things are okay, the female will come back. So initially, the people, those who have fled, they are staying in that school, Lalpar High School in Malda, crossing Ganga from Murshidabad, and the administration is very strong this time. But again, today Mamata Banerjee will be meeting the Imam and the Muazzims today at Netaji Indoor Stadium, talking about the bill and its effect. So if that could instigate any kind of further new development in Murshidabad, Malda area, that has to be kept under an keen eye.
Right, Ravi. So at this given point, 2 very pertinent points that have been raised by you. Number one, if and how will things be completely restored to normalcy? How do we give confidence to the people who have indeed fled from their houses and been displaced to Malda, to the neighboring districts. But also let us understand the situation today. Let's get a pulse of the situation on the ground today, given that, as you mentioned, Mamata Banerjee has already spoken about the Waqf Act not being implemented in Bengal, and today the Supreme Court hearing has been scheduled over the Waqf Act. Are we hearing about any sort of disturbances brewing on the grounds there at this given point, or are situations slowly getting back to normalcy? And also the CCTV footages that we are showing our viewers at this given point, they've indeed captured the very essence of how things really worsened, the situations really worsened there and escalated to the heights that it did. So what exactly are we looking at in terms of the day as per the, as per the SC hearing is to even take place later in the day?
See, now in Supreme Court, this will be a review petition because already the Chief Justice Division Bench has given the order. So it's not like a fight is going on. The review petition that has been given by different organizations and Mamata Banerjee herself will be talking in this matter today, as I said. So in both the things, there are certain questions that what will happen, and this situation in Malda and Murshidabad, especially in Murshidabad, that is coming to normalcy. As I said, people are slowly going back to their houses and they are trying to see what else left with what they could use and start the life again, because most of the thing has been looted. The intel report said that the initial target of those attackers was to loot everything as they could have been. But the question is, so many things have been looted, where they have gone. If they had been looted and people were not local or people have come from outside, those loot has to be taken. And how it can be taken without the notice of the police? Now, it's very true that the house that has been looted, those loots are not there in the area. Now, if those things has been taken, which is sure that has been taken, where it has gone, the police is investigating that thing. Who are taking those things? Are they being sold somewhere? Because there are medical shops, there are sweet shops, there are residential areas which has been looted massively. And that Style Bazaar, I personally went to Style Bazaar, nothing is left. Now, thousands of crores of items that has been looted from those shops, where they has gone, police is now investigating. Are they being taken to the neighboring states? Are they being taken to by the neighboring people, staying in the area? The police is investigating, holding that kind of clue what has happened.